Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, back at practice today, out there throwing them haymakers. Also, Shedeur Sanders is predicted to be the starting quarterback of the future for the Cleveland Browns in 2026 by a Browns insider. And also, JuJu Lewis getting ready to make his debut as the quarterback of Coach Prime and the Colorado football team as they prepare to go up against the West Virginia football team this weekend. We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Do me a favor, sit back, relax, hit the like button, join the membership, and subscribe to Sports Talk with B. Watts. All right, let's get this party started. Let's go. Got it on my mind. Yeah. I'm never confident. I got it on my mind. Yeah. Shedeur Sanders made his second practice this week from a back stiffness and out there throwing the ball and looking pretty good. He's moving around. He's doing the things that he needs to be doing, getting ready for the New York Jets this weekend. Will Kevin Stefanski, the head coach, lists Shedeur Sanders as eligible to play this weekend. Will he be active? Will he be added to the active roster this weekend against the New York Jets? Shedeur Sanders back at practice, and I'm telling you, he's moving, he's looking good, and it's a good possibility with the new offensive coordinator that Shedeur Sanders could be QB2 and he could see some playing time against the New York Jets. We know Dillon Gabriel is the starting quarterback. He done started the last 4 games, and each game he have looked bad. He looked worse, but that's under the old offensive coordinator, which was his head coach, and still his head coach, but still he didn't look good up against Kevin Stefanski's offense. Now that Tommy Rees, the offensive coordinator, is calling plays for Dillon Gabriel, it might look good to some people, but to me, I think it's still going to look the same, because no matter who calling the plays, it matters who throwing the football. The operator of the football team is the quarterback, and that's the problem that the Cleveland Browns are facing going into this game against the Jets. Now, as you can see and listen to former players talk about this upcoming game, they said the Jets don't care nothing about the Cleveland Browns. They trade off their #1 defensive tackle and their #1 cornerback. They don't think the Cleveland Browns got a quarterback that can throw the ball and hurt them in the secondary. No way. Listen to Josh Creel them talk about this quarterback and the matchup they're getting ready to have with the New York Jets.
Well, you know what the Jets did? The Jets just came back and said, you know, we're going to trade our #1 cornerback, and we're going to get what we can get. And obviously, they got the 2 first-round draft picks, but they're thinking, in hell, they can't throw on us anyway. I mean, we don't need Sauce for this game, because when you look at the Cleveland Browns, I mean, we may have a player back.
They may let us win. They want that #1 pick.
Cedric Tillman supposedly is going to be back for this game, and hopefully he's back, because he's a big target.
That's former Cleveland Browns players talking about the Cleveland Browns football team and their quarterback situation with, you know who, Dillon Gabriel as the quarterback when they played the New York Giants. They said New York Giants don't care nothing about they secondary, because they ain't got nobody going to throw the ball 20 yards downfield against their secondary. No way. And I agree, if it's Dillon Gabriel. But if they let my dog get out there, Shedeur Sanders, he gonna call them up. And it's a good possibility that Shedeur Sanders just may, my opinion, get a shot in this game with the new offensive coordinator. Maybe Tommy Rees can talk to Kevin and say, hey, the offense not working in the first half of this game. Let's switch to Shedeur and see, can this offense produce some points and lead New York with a win? He could convince, because during the presser today, he said he came here to work with Kevin Stefanski. So we'll have to see what kind of effect that Tommy Rees will have on his offense. All right. Now, listen. A Brown insider, Zach Jackson, was on the Ultimate Sport show with G. Bush them talking about the future of the Cleveland Browns quarterback, and he said Shedeur Sanders could be and just may be the future quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Listen to Zach Jackson.
There's a chance that Shedeur Sanders is the starting quarterback of this team exactly a year from now.
You are the first person I've ever heard say that. You're the first person.
You ain't gotta watch out.
Like, maybe listen. I forgot what it feels like.
Let that out for us. What's the process? Or what's the plan?
Well, I mean, the process is it's clearly not the guy it is now, right? And you're going to go in and you're going to have, let's say, pick 5 and pick 15. Right? You need tackle, you need receiver, you need all these other things. If you think Shedeur can play and you think Shedeur is going to use the offseason to get better, then you draft another quarterback in the 3rd round and you go forward with those 2 guys, and then you sit and wait on 27.
We do a deal with.
You got 2 quarterbacks on rookie contracts at that time.
Right. Get the way out of this is for Shedeur Sanders to be Brock Purdy. Comes out of nowhere and makes no money, and so you can spend it other places and push money forward and get rid. That's the way out of this. That's the only way out of this.
That's Zach Jackson on the Ultimate Sports show with G. Bush them talking about the quarterback situation with the Cleveland Browns in the near future. They could see Shedeur as the franchise quarterback because going into next year, a lot of people thinking they going to draft a quarterback. They just may not want to draft a quarterback. They probably want to draft a wide receiver and a offensive line, something that they need. And you can see the tea leaves doing the Cleveland Browns didn't make no moves. They did not trade for a wide receiver. They did not trade for a offensive lineman. They just may use those draft picks to do that next year for the team because they probably see Shedeur Sanders their future quarterback. And then they can give Shedeur Sanders a whole year to prove them to do they need to go in 2027 to draft a quarterback. I'm just saying, family. I'm just saying it's a good possibility. Yes, it is. All right. Hey, I got to move on. You got to do me a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. Julian Lewis, JuJu, getting ready for his first start against the West Virginia football team this Saturday. This is a big-time game for Julian Lewis. This is a quarterback that many Colorado fans been waiting to see perform this year for the Colorado football team. This Julian Lewis as a quarterback. They done seen some flashes of him in the previous game, and they want to see some more flashes of him going forward. Now, when you look at the Colorado offense, even though Pat Sherman is not the play caller anymore, they went to Brent, the tight end coach. Remember, Brett used to be the offensive coordinator at Jackson State with Coach Prime. So now he's the offensive coordinator for Colorado and Julian Lewis. We're going to see what kind of game plan they're going to come up with Julian Lewis in this game. I'm eager to see it. I want to see it. A lot of question about will he redshirt this year or will he not? To me, I don't think he should redshirt because just go on. He's still going to be the future. He's still going to get a shot. He don't need no 4 years to play at Colorado to get to the league. With his arm talent and he's still growing, man, you don't take one good year to get drafted in the NFL. Look at those quarterbacks that's now playing in the NFL. Come on. You don't think Julian Lewis can get a shot in the NFL as a quarterback when he's eligible? Oh, yeah, sure he will. Yeah, you don't need it. To me, he don't need a red shirt. I would. But I'm eager to see what kind of offense and what kind of plays with the new offensive coordinator. I'm interested to see how Julian Lewis is going to look in a whole body of work in all 4 quarters of a football game. That's going to be something to see. I expect him to look good. Might throw an interception every now and then, but hey, it is what it is. It's football. What quarterback haven't thrown an interception? It ain't like that's a death sentence if we do that. But I just want to see, can he get the wide receivers involved? That's going to be a key point that I'm going to be looking for. It is. All right? All right. So tell me, what's your expectation of Julian Lewis this Saturday against West Virginia? Put it down in the comment section. Let me know what's your expectation. All right? All right. That's the end of the show. I want to thank you for tuning in to Sports Talk with B. Watts. Do me a favor. Do me a solid. Hit my like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. And hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, check this out. I got a live show tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on over and be my special guest. I got J.R. Box. Greg said it, along with the chat. I'm telling you, I got the best comment section on YouTube. Come on over and be my special guest tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you there. All right?
Wizard.